That's how you start a stream right there, by yelling, fuck those guys. Which guys are we talking about? Nobody knows. Keyed Up BDM, this is a good warm-up. Keyed Up BDM is mentioning in the chat room, he's asking if anybody has a Flipper Zero. I want one of these so bad.
What's that?
I've wanted one for years. This is a great warm-up. It's this little device. It's like a little, looks like a little white, almost like a handheld computer game that you'd buy a kid. But it's almost like a testing RFI, LED. Like it does all the different signal changers that a remote control does, but all of them. It does all of them.
Okay.
You know,
universal remote.
No, better than that. It does all of it. It's like a Bluetooth. What is it? There's the light one. There's the red one, and I don't know what I'm talking about, but all that to say that it does all of that stuff, and then you can start hacking a stoplight. You can hack people's garage door openers. You can hack all kinds of crazy shit.
So I don't want to hack anything.
Yeah,
it's the machine from Click.
No, it does like IR, 2.4 gigahertz, Bluetooth, all of that, and then you can skim people's credit cards.
Rewind time.
Yeah, I want one of these so bad. What are you doing there? What are you looking at?
I'm trying to turn off my sound.
Yeah, he's trying to turn off his Wi-Fi so you don't hack his phone.
Yeah, he runs his phone. The only way he'll stay on is if he streams porn on it 24/7. But the sound is all the way up, so he has to turn the sound off.
Oh no. Okay.
It's like a speed situation.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we're good.
What are we gonna talk about?
We're good. I got something to start with.
Okay.
I got something to start with that I think Casey will be perfect to talk about. Can you hear us and yourself? Okay.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Yeah.
Is that all right?
Okay,
cool. All right, Mr. Van, would you like to start? And where are we putting this?
This is, let me look up the Science Untapped. When is the date?
I can get it for you fast. I just had that up. Hold on. Science Untapped. Here it is. It is January 24th, 1 to 4. VIP. You get in at noon. Rain or shine.
Okay, good.
Loch Haven Park. Tracy's back. Tracy, I wrote a text to you this morning, and I did not send the text. And I apologize. I was wishing you a good morning, and hopefully you've recovered. And
all right.
Pardon me, I just threw up in my throat. All right, Mr. Van, you start.
Sure.
Where's this go?
This is Tuesday 1.
Tuesday 1. Here we go. 3, 2.
Welcome to A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. Come hang out in the chat room. We would love to see you. We interact with you. We talk to the chat room. We type to the chat room. Twitch.tv/TomandDanLive. Or for you YouTube folks, and I know most everybody is a YouTube folk at this point, but YouTube/@TomandDanLive.
If you want to get tickets to the Science Untapped Orlando Science Center Beer Fest happening January 24th from 1 to 4, go to osc.org. Get your tickets. Great beer fest every year.
It's my
Daniel
favorite. Other than ours. I have to say ours is my favorite. Plus, it's free. But this beer fest is the nicest. I'll say it's the nicest beer fest.
And
like if you've been to beer fest before, this is the upgrade.
It's classy.
It is. This even the signs are
nice. They
have these little it's the attention to detail. I'm such a sucker for fit and finish, Jeff from the Science Center. If you're listening, whatever you pay to have the little signs, it's worth it. Because it just makes the whole damn thing look so much better.
Professional,
it looks good. It's just clean and nice, and all the beers out there. It's fun, and it's in Loch Haven Park.
It also, the proceeds go to benefit the Science Center, so it keeps it around. So it's a good cause and a great beer fest, and that's Science Untapped, January 24th.
Indeed. They have demonstrations, stuff for you to do so you will not get bored. And, Science Untapped.
On the couch with us today, Casey Howell. How you doing, Casey?
Hot dog.
So
very good to see you,
Casey.
Good to be here.
How was
Happy New Year?
Yeah, how was your New Year's and Christmas?
Oh, my New Year was fantastic. My buddy threw a party, and he kicked everyone out at 12:01. And I thought that was amazing.
Wait, so your buddy is Jim Colbert? So, it's the only person I know that will make you stand for the national anthem at the Super Bowl. We're watching it on TV, Jimmy.
So he has.
I take a knee.
He has a New Year's Eve party, and at 12:01,
Yeah.
he tells everybody to get the hell out.
Yeah, he's tired. He's got to get to bed.
Now,
Wait a minute, was this buddy your dad?
Damn it. Yeah. Who is this old curmudgeon man?
He's got to watch The Departed.
Casey, what do you do for Christmas, Casey?
Go to a Chinese restaurant.
No, okay, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
Not much of a believer, you know. Yeah.
Well, you know,
I believe in Santa.
when you don't have any kids, you know, then you just Christmas is kind of another day of the week. I was, it's like
like I always made it special. Like I think that's the
even before kids.
Yeah, because I'm immature. Like I'm immature enough, and I'm kid-like and small. I'm like a child. I'm like a fat child. And I would like, I don't know, just like I've always put a little bit of magic in, even if I was like alone. I would probably do
that's the
something.
saddest.
Yeah, it's sad though. It is sad.
Yeah, because you
It
were
is
alone
sad.
in that
Too
Deltona house
stupid-
for a while.
Yeah, too stupid to know I was alone.
Yeah. So that Deltona house, you would wake up alone. You're a bachelor.
I'd run out. I'd be like, "Oh my God, did Santa come?"
And you put on
I
your own
knew.
presents.
I knew. I'd already known. I'd run out in footy pajamas with the back down so you could just see my rear end.
Yeah.
Copper tone style.
So what do you got, Daniel? You said you wanted to talk about
I want to
something.
talk about something I did over the. You nailed it too, because you're talking about waking up. This is a great segue. Waking up alone, or waking up and doing things on your own. My wife has told me that I should do something because she saw me doing it while I was with my family. And it is a concept that she's come up with called the old man breakfast.
All right.
And the old man breakfast is something that I did over the Christmas holiday a couple of times. I did it twice, in fact, at the same place. And I'll use them. We love these guys. They've been in the Tom and Dan universe for years. Johnny's Other Side. Johnny's filling station. On the weekends, they do a brunch. And it starts, I think, early. It starts pretty early. You know, a lot of brunches, the problem with brunches for a lot of, like, families that have children is that they start later, right? Like, with me and Maisie and Andrea, I have one kid. Getting to brunch at 11, they ain't going to cut it. I got to feed this kid, Like, I got.
Well, that's brunch time.
No, I know. But it's nice to have a brunch that goes, like, early and then ekes into that later. So you're getting, for the early birds, for the, quote, old man. Remember, the segment's called Old Man Breakfast.
We're going to
You just want to drink at breakfast. Yeah.
I do want to drink at breakfast.
They call it drinking at breakfast.
I do want to drink at breakfast. No, it's called Old Man Breakfast. And you also have to look like you fought in a foreign war. Yeah, you have to look like that. You have to have that look. So I went, the family went to Johnny's. We're there, like, I swear to God, I don't know what time it started. I swear to you, we're there at like 7. I feel like we're so early. And we're sitting there and we're eating the breakfast. Well, I'm eating, not even paying attention to my family. I'm just sitting there eating my old man breakfast. They have a like a touch tunes in there.
All right.
So I
you
put
love
on,
a good touch
I
tunes.
love touch tunes, but I love the way you finish Old Man Breakfast, the completion of Old Man Breakfast. It's 3 parts. First is the breakfast, the most important part. Johnny's, their brunch on the weekends, phenomenal old man breakfast.
Most important meal of the day.
Next up, Coors Light. You got to have a Coors Light or something comparable with your old man breakfast.
With your eggs?
Yes, with your choking down your eggs, your grits. I love grits. Oh, I love grits.
Something to stave off the shakes.
Grits and Coors Light, and then you finish it with the touch tunes Merle Haggard. Nothing but classic, old, sad country music. And you sit there alone and you sing and eat your breakfast with your Coors Light. I didn't even know my family was there. So then Andrea's like, you should do this by yourself. She's like, look how happy you are. She's like naturally watching me in my environment. She's like, look at this. So I had a smile on my face. I was so happy. I was inspired.
I look at your family was like, you should do this by yourself. This is a lone activity.
Yeah.
Coors Light and grits.
We didn't
Coors Light,
need to
grits,
be
and-
here for this.
Waylon Jennings. Yeah, a little Luckenbach, Texas.
Yeah.
That's a great tune.
Yeah. Just head down
Waylon and
some
Willie and the
food.
boys. So what are the ingredients for because you even brought this up, a variation of, and I definitely think this is like a guy thing, but there's something that I think most men, I think I can make this stereotype, most men like some sort of curated older gentleman breakfast.
Yeah.
You were looking for, now yours is a variation. You were looking for the wagon wheel breakfast, the cowboy wagon wheel.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a little different. I was looking for old man listens to sad country music's getting drunk breakfast.
Yeah, you got to have eggs over easy. As
That's
an old
exactly
man.
like 2 eggs.
All right.
Yeah, but
So definitely
they're wet.
Maybe
over easy's in.
A burnt piece of toast or something.
Toast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys like to? I'm a toast guy.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
bacon.
I'm not an old man. So.
You know, I used to.
You're getting there.
I'm
though.
getting
Well, you got old man genes.
Well, he
for
did.
sure.
Yeah.
No, he did. Look, we can pivot from old man breakfast. We'll come back to it, but we can pivot a little bit because you were talking about Casey possibly being an old man. And do you have anything to plug right now? Do you need to plug anything real quick?
Oh,
or?
I got some gigs.
Okay, because I like to do it in the middle because people
Yeah,
are still
absolutely.
listening.
Yeah,
You
before
know,
they
don't
tune
do it at
out.
the end. You don't do it at the end.
get me
I learned that
talking
from
in
broadcasting school.
All right. Let's get technology.
Do you notice anything different about Casey right now since you called him an old man? Do you notice anything different about him?
What, that he can't work his phone now?
that does make him an old man. No, he got all
Where are
his hair
my
off.
readers?
He shaved his head.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I noticed that.
He did it. He got rid of the hair. He was holding on as a younger man, and he said, "You know what? I'm confident enough. I don't need it."
Well,
It was something like that. Yeah.
you
Is
come.
that how you did it?
Very confident.
You come from a lineage of. Is this worth the work? You know,
Right.
like-
This
yeah.
is more work.
No,
It
that's
is.
what,
Yeah.
That's what I was going to
Well,
bring
that's what
up.
I'm saying.
I wanted to ask you about that.
having
Yeah.
hair is more work. Oh no, you saying shaving is more work?
Shaving
Yeah,
is
you have
way
to
more
stay up
work.
with it, dude. You
I
want it
guess
to
you're
look
right,
good.
yeah.
I had to
especially-
wake up 30 minutes early today to look good for you boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you do look good. It
Thank
looks
you.
nice. You do, you have a nice head. Not everybody has, I have a lumpy, my head's kind of lumpy. So it's probably.
That's the only compliment you can give a bald man is, oh, you've got a nice shaped head.
Nah.
It's hard to pull off when you're a white dude as well.
Yeah.
like
you look like a thumb.
Yeah, and you can't grow a beard or
Yeah.
you're
if you-
sickly
You look
white.
very young,
Yeah.
though.
If
You look very young.
So like Travolta had it right. If you're gonna go, bald, then grow the beard to
Yeah,
compensate.
you got to have a
'cause then
little
you look
goatee.
cool.
It's like you turn your head upside down.
Yeah.
Is what you're doing.
And if you have a beard, a full beard, and a totally skin bald head, you go the Travolta and you look cool. But
It looks like a choice.
yeah.
No, God
Yeah.
has just robbed me. Of,
All right, go back to the what gigs you got.
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
let's
all
go.
right. On Thursday, I will be hosting an open mic at the Malia Hotel in Celebration, 6 to 9.
There you go.
Hold on,
Yeah.
open mic like stand-up open mic.
Not stand-up,
Oh.
musical open mic.
Oh, okay.
So if you're a musician,
These
performer,
are very popular right now. They're kind of like you're seeing them pop up in even bigger cities. Have been doing this for a minute, but the traditional. Open mic to me, when I first heard of the term open mic, was not stand-up open mic. It was music open mic, and we're back to that now. We're back.
So, explain how does this work as far as I've been dabbling around with
Yeah.
some Santeria,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
music
He
guitar.
calls it Santeria Plus.
And I'll bring it out every once in a while when some people come
Yeah, yeah.
into my house. I'm like, hey, you want me to get a guitar? And I offered to get my guitar to play a couple tunes, and then no
the
one.
party ends.
Who wants me to? Anybody want me to tally some bananas here? All right, let's do this.
And no one at the party says yes,
No.
but I'm like, okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And everybody's like looking around, like, did you say yes?
no one is vocalizing their discomfort.
And then I go, and then I just start, I don't practice Santeria.
You do a little bit of that, yeah.
I don't practice guitar.
And I'll play
Yeah.
it.
What else do you do?
Yeah. And then,
Welcome to the Hotel California.
yeah. I don't know. That was too hard.
But yeah, you would be welcome. You would
Yeah.
be welcome to come on out.
I played Jer as a race car driver. People were like, why'd you choose that?
Everybody's like, you're playing a guitar. That's on bass.
And then a little Big Brown Beaver, just
Yeah.
because I've always liked Big Brown Beaver.
So what you would do is you'd
Shouts
play
out
the
Winona.
diddle. You'd
Yeah,
play
yeah.
that.
I used to know how to
your-
play that on bass.
You'd play that on guitar one little bit, and then you'd lean into your mic and go, Winona's Big Brown Beaver. And that way, and then you'd laugh and laugh.
So anyway, I've been doing that, and then I hear Casey Howell's hosting an open mic.
Yeah.
So,
So
I'm
you
like,
load up your guitar, you throw it in the case.
I'm bringing
You jump in your car.
Big Brown Beaver
Yeah.
to this open mic, and then I
You have
just
to
sign up.
How
How long do I get?
You can get up to. We've been doing 30 minutes because we haven't had too many performers. We're building our.
Okay, I thought 30 minutes is a long time. I only have
set up.
Santeria, Big Brown Beaver.
like 20 minutes
You
of
gotta
it
bring
is
it
set
back
up.
around. You gotta do 3 brown beavers at 2 Santerias.
I'm gonna be like, do it again, do it again.
Bring another.
I'm dying out here.
Do crowd participation with Big Brown Beaver.
I think that guy really liked it.
Do I say brown? You say beaver. Do that. Brown, beaver, brown. Is it working?
Hey, scream! Y'all want to see a leprechaun scream? Hell yeah!
You want to see leprechauns say hell yeah?
Do some old YouTube.
I will.
And finish with duck job.
I'm drowning out there. I could go for anything, please.
So
let's
now
go
what
back.
happens if I end? Do I just walk off and be like that? I don't have the 30, and then I just walk.
Orlando, that's my time.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So you. So this is a great venue. It's in a hotel. Is it like a lounge area or a stage? Or,
Yeah, it's a restaurant inside the hotel.
Oh, wow.
But yeah.
And then so restaurant inside the hotel, and then people go to you, they sign up. Do you come out and play a couple tunes to like prime the pump?
Yeah,
As the
usually
host,
I'll start it out. I'll play 30 minutes or so.
Okay, cool. And then other people can kind of slide in there and they can play a little bit and like showcase. It doesn't have to be original, right?
Doesn't have to be original.
It just
You can
has
play
to be
whatever
decent.
you want.
You want to like do a good job.
I mean, yeah, if you'd like.
Is it mainly acoustic guitar?
That's mainly what we've had.
Okay, but it could be any.
Yeah, you can
musical
bring a
instrument.
keyboard. I have a cajon if you want to play a little. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's Tom Mayan. I'm going to do a little Van Halen jump. I get out, and nothing is white out.
All right, you're invited.
Actually, I would watch you. I would watch you play Casey.
Well, of course I can't do it.
Come on, don't get the record machine.
You know, a friend of mine's dad. I should get him on the show just to talk about this.
It's David Lee Roth.
His name's Bill, and he Chris Savage. He helped me with motocross
Absolutely.
back in the day with stunts. His dad, Bill, started. He always had like a jam room with him and his buddies. Not to be disrespectful. He's older,
I
and
always
his old buddies that come in
that
and
I
jam.
would have a jam room. I dreamed of having a jam room.
And then he started a band with these buddies. It's called Slapback. And then now he's been playing motocross events. And now he's drifted over to bars. And he sends me a flyer of some bar he's playing.
That's awesome.
And then I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Like, and
Yeah.
he's like, he's like, we're just gonna do it for fun. Like, play. I'm sure the venue pays him, but it's like, I like the idea of that because
you
a
wanna
lot of people
start a
quit
dad
playing
band?
music
Yeah.
after because they can't do it for a living. But you
Sure.
don't have to do it for a living. You can do it for a hobby.
Do you want to start a dad band? We can call it
You want to
Big
play
Bat.
music together? We can play music. Yeah.
All right,
I'm not that busy.
with Casey Howell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
how
like-
about we call it Danny and the Losers.
I like at Casey's like playing at his normal gigs, and then we're playing with him. He's like, I could have done this by myself and made all the money. In fact, that's what I would rather do.
Do you ever get anybody up there that's they're setting in for minute, let's say number 6, and you're like, this is
it's real
not
bad?
good.
Oh,
Not that I
yeah.
would want to put you on the spot, but
Yeah, my first day, I had like 5 musicians tell me that they were going to come out. But I don't know if you guys know this. Musicians are
They're
notoriously unreliable.
They lie.
What?
Yeah, they overextend
Believe it or
themselves.
not.
They drink too much. They lie to your face.
Yeah, but they were so nice about it,
Yeah.
though. So
Well, they're beautiful people. I love
exactly
them.
0 of them showed up.
Yeah, and also musicians, just like myself, love telling you what you want to hear.
Oh, yeah.
so
And
we-
they love the
Real people
applause.
pleasers.
and because they're usually drunk at the time you told them about the open, and they're like, "Yes, for
Yeah,
sure.
I'll be there.
I'll be there."
Well, I was high, so.
There you go.
And then when the day comes around, you're like,
I got a root canal on that day.
So
The move I like to do is that I pretend to forget about it by actively pushing it out of my brain so I can't lie to the person.
That's
Does that
an
make me a
anxiety
bad
move
person?
for
So
sure.
you actively forget about
Yeah.
the event that you
Yeah,
know is coming.
I've never talked about this. I can actively if you said like, hey, you coming to the open mic thing? I'm like, yeah, I'm coming to the open mic. When is it? It's tomorrow at 2 p.m. I'd be like, yeah,
Okay.
I'll be there. tomorrow I wake up, I'm get up 8:30 or whatever, 8:30 a.m. I'll remember it. I won't want to go. Actively forget about it.
You got to remember to forget.
That way I can't lie to you. That way I'm not lying to you. When you go like, hey, you didn't show up, you're like, oh, and then I go, oh, I forgot about it, and it's true.
I like that, Casey. Tom and Dan, remember to forget. If you can actively forget, that's a good talent.
Yeah,
that's a superpower.
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah.
So when you have a person that's struggling, I mean, I guess just like an open mic with a comedian, like that's part of being a performer is going through the struggle. Although when you're playing music, I feel like it's less awkward than if you're telling jokes, because at the end of whatever bad song you're playing, like people will sympathy clap for you.
No.
No?
No.
They'll just stay like nothing.
God, man,
Okay.
I was gonna go with you on that one too. I would think that they would. They don't. They
No,
don't.
absolutely not. Not with some of the performers I have had.
Not even a sympathy
this makes
clap?
me wanna
Not a
come out.
sympathy clap.
Oh, this makes me want to come out and see. Where is this again?
It's at the Malia Hotel
There
in
you go.
Celebration.
There you go.
We had this one kid come out on my first day. All my musicians had bailed. I'm trying to do a good job. I'm real nervous and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking for somebody. And there was this, resident of the hotel. He's just staying there. And he comes up
Oh my
to me.
God! It was Coco. It was the little boy from Coco.
He comes up to me.
Remember me.
And he asked me, he's like, do you mind if I make some noise? And I'm like, oh, okay, this guy wants to rock. That's what I say to my dad all the time when I want to rock and roll. And so I give him the guitar, and he's messing around with my foot pedal. And I'm like, oh, you need a tuner or anything? He's like, no, I don't need a tuner. And I'm thinking, oh, he must be like a great musician. He's going to tune by ear or anything. So I give him the guitar, and he finds the loudest setting on my foot pedal. And he just rips into the guitar and starts fiddling with the tuning pegs and just going.
I like this guy
Like
already.
literally just making loud, annoying noise.
Yeah.
That happened for about 30 seconds, and I'm just in utter disbelief. And I'm looking at my dad. I'm like,
What's your dad do? Because he's there. I mean, he
Yeah.
had to be. Was he laughing or was he?
He was
'cause
kind
he
of
could
in
get mad too.
yeah, he could, but I think he wanted to let me handle it and
Yeah.
everything. And
I bet he was laughing.
it was wild. But time froze. Time stood still.
Yeah, that's uncomfortable, man.
And I go up to the guy, and I'm like, hey, buddy, what are you doing there?
Yeah,
He's
like you do
yeah,
with a special
I'm just
needs
making
person. Where you're
some.
like, hey, buddy.
He had a 1,000-yard
Hey.
stare in his eyes. He was not answering my questions the right way.
Yeah, 'cause
Something
he had
was
a,
off.
He had a taste of fame.
Yeah. So I asked him, I was like, do you know any songs? He's like, no, I don't know any songs. I'm really
I
into
don't even
creating
know where I'm at right now.
soundscapes, man.
Yeah.
I want to
Soundscape.
escape.
That's when you rip the guitar out of the person's hands and you're like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I asked him. I was like, so you don't know how to play guitar? He's like, no, I've never played guitar in my life.
I do like his
confidence.
but with that see, that's the confidence I don't have for anything.
Yeah.
For nothing. I have nothing in my life. Am I that confident?
Yeah, but the person is an
Mentally,
R-word.
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
get the hell out of here.
I don't know. He looked so cool. He had a cool young kid hairdo, and he was so aloof that I thought that maybe he was just like.
I'm going to teach you something that maybe you don't know. Then this is something that Maisie had to teach me.
I don't think you know it.
Kids that look cool now may not be cool.
Yeah.
When kids looked cool when we were growing
were
up,
cool.
They were cool. But there's a lot of kids that look cool
Yes,
out there,
you're
but
right.
they're not cool.
Yes,
I'm
yeah.
not. This is not a. I'm not making a joke. I'm being serious.
Yeah.
When I
Yeah,
say
yeah,
this.
because-
Well, I was fooled.
The dorks of our generation now can assimilate
Yeah, they can.
easier because there's so much free information of what's cool out there.
Yeah.
We didn't know back in our day. Like we just know from our
We were gatekeepers.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. You can research anything now.
Well, like obviously we had like MTV, we're seeing that, but we're like that's But as far as locally, like now every kid could see all the kids in their community and the cool ones and the not cool ones and just mimic them.
Yeah. So you find something a hybrid and you stick yourself in there. Next
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
you know, nobody knows.
But there's a lot of uncool
Coolers.
kids
Yeah.
that are dressed like cool kids that are not cool at all.
Yeah,
And,
100%.
Because the percentage of actually human beings that are cool has got to be like, under 10. So like you're
Negative.
talking about 90% of
No,
society
no.
are not cool.
No.
And then like under 10% or 10% of them are actually cool. Anyway. So, Casey, with what's your next gig that you're planning?
My next gig will be another open mic at the Malia. Come on out. It's in celebration, 6 to 9.
Super nice.
At Friday, I'll be at Happening Sports Pub in Winter Haven. Come on out and check that out. Sunday, I'll be at the Backyard in Ocoee, 5 to 8. Should be some beautiful weather out there. It's all outside.
So going back to some advice I'm going to give Casey about events or your own events and stuff is that never trust anybody. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
Because
Got that tattooed on my shoulder.
We've been burned so many times with events and things.
Oh, about people showing up? Yeah.
Or there's just someone coming in like, hey, I could do this for you, or I know how to do this, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, why would that person say that if they weren't confident that they could do it?
Yeah.
You know, because
we ask a lot of whys around here. Why would that happen? Why?
You guys are modern philosophers.
But it does. It always happens.
Because I'm tricked by, again, like you said, this is a weird, like if someone's like, hey, can I make some noise? Like who would get up and just start literally making
so
horrible noise on a guitar just
Yeah.
for, like, isn't this awkward for you? Isn't this weird that everybody's like, I have to close in their ears? Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, but it's not for this person.
He was loving it.
And there's a lot
He was
of
having a
people-
good time until I stopped. He was like, why'd you stop me?
And then a lot of people, you know what's hurt us a lot as a society is that super successful people have told society, like, you know, the Shark Tank people of the world, and everybody's like, hey, you know what you got to do? Fake it till you make it.
Yeah,
right?
we have
Like,
said
you know,
that.
and then it's like, even if you don't know how to do something, tell people you do, because that then you'll get that responsibility. You do a good job, and then you'll work your way up, and you know what I'm saying? So everybody's like, okay, fake it till you make it. The problem is, it's only good advice to people that have the ability to make it.
Yeah.
And that's a small percentage going back.
See that light at the end of the tunnel.
It's almost back to the dork percentage. 90% of the people can't make they
Stop faking it.
they can't fake it enough to actually come
Make it.
across as doing the job. They attempt to fake it and horribly fail.
Yeah.
Should it have been
the-
said, fake it? Only fake it if you can make it.
Yes, yes.
Is not what it should be.
Fake it if you have the prerequisite skill level to make
Yeah,
it.
if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can
It rolls
make
off the
it,
tongue.
Yes,
if
yes.
you can make it, fake it.
Fake it if you can make it. Not fake it till you make it, because you'll never make it. Faking it because you're an idiot.
The idiot part's clunky, but I like where it's going. I like where
we're
it's
gonna
going.
have the part
No,
of
I like
why
that part.
you can't
This,
make it.
We can put that in lowercase,
yeah.
Helvetica.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
advice is a little abstract for me.
How do you feel hearing that from Tom? How does that make you feel?
Fake.
Well, no, but like Casey, I feel like you can fake it till you make it in most scenarios. You have experience. You're a good musician.
Thank
so
you.
if someone asks
We've
you,
been playing a long time now.
yeah, like,
you know.
and you have the experience, but a lot of people without any of the experience and stuff will just be like, oh, can you do this, or can you facilitate this? And they'll be, yes, I can, because they're like, hey, fake it till you make it. And then when it's the time to execute, they cannot do that.
Right.
and then where other people are left, why'd you tell me you could do it? And then you're like, fake it.
We've had that a lot.
Yeah.
We've had that a lot where I'm like, what do you mean you can't do it?
Yeah.
And then
So
I
you
always
told me
have
you
to put
could.
that on me, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
You're
so
the bad cop. Good cop, bad
Well,
cop.
should you ask for proof? Prove to me that you can do this.
it's hard, and that comes with, I guess, just the knowing the
Living.
person's experience, or like. But a lot of times you don't have time to start vetting
people,
everybody you work with. You just take their word for it,
Yeah.
And because you assume that if someone tells you to your face that they could do it, then it's like, why would they say that? But back to the faking it. It's like they were told by business people.
Well, why'd you say that? Well, because
To always say
I was
yes.
told to fake it until I make it. I was hoping I would make it. Well, you're ruining my life. You're not helping me at all.
Yeah. And this is, you're not making it.
Yeah.
This is a proof that you can't make it.
Do you see when people get up there, are that most of these people that know what they're doing musically, or do you see some nerves when you're seeing people get up there and try to do
I don't think
that?
they're mutually exclusive. I think a lot of people know
Are they
what
professionals? Are they like contemporaries of yours? Or most of these people maybe are not taking, because this is a cool
I would say
thing.
most of them are amateurs.
Right.
Yeah, so
That's exciting.
For amateurs and stuff, I'm sure that there's a fair amount of nerves that they get when they get there. So maybe they don't perform up to their standards.
That's what my point is, though. That's a nice stage to be able to play on in a very professional and because the chat room is just kind of going off about how nice the hotel is.
It's really nice.
Yeah,
hotel.
so like it's not very. I mean, anybody can. My point is, anybody can kind of play a dive bar. This would be. I would be nervous because of the clientele.
Yeah,
which
that's
is kind
why
of
I was nervous
exciting.
about that.
Oh, I bet.
Casey,
I bet. Nice room.
I have a question about your job in particular. You and your dad's
What job?
As being a performer and playing for all types of different style, events and occasions and things.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably not many event styles you haven't done.
Yeah,
you've done weddings and birthdays and private parties. And
So, let's say I'm going back to I practice my acoustic guitar enough where I can, I got more than Santeria, Brown Beaver.
How many do you have? Jerry was a race car driver.
Yeah.
You have Winona's Big Brown Beaver. You have Santeria.
You're good.
I also I added in,
which
need
is
more.
weird that you have those 3 songs. If those are the only 3 you can play, do you have any that's like?
Yes, I've added
for
in
kids.
Cake, the popular Cake song.
Okay, what,
Oh,
going
which
the
one?
distance?
Yeah, Going the Distance.
Which is
by
weird
amazing.
on guitar. Weird
Yeah.
to play that on guitar. You also play trumpet, breaks the trumpet out for kids.
And then I've added the acoustic version of NWA that they play, that I think Plain White Tees plays, where it's like take the
like an ironic white boys rap.
Yeah.
yes, I love that.
Inner city black rap over.
You play it at like a
music.
frat party to get a drunk girl.
Yeah, I like that. I'm playing NWA acoustic.
All
With
the
the
boys in
N-word.
the hood are always hard to come talking that trash and we'll pull your car.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Good duet.
The crowd loves it when I say the N-word, too.
I need a copter so I can get away clean and take the P word along, if you know what I mean.
So let's say I get my act together, right? And then now I want to get booked. Casey,
he's called WWA. White guy with attitude, which is another weird name.
No, but it's not white guy.
Yeah.
It's the WN word, if you know what I mean.
I'm not touching this.
Don't touch it. It's hot.
No, it's the WN word. You
it's
know
the
what I mean?
WN word. The WNBA.
I can't even say it. Anyway,
No,
so
you can't.
I come out with my act, and then you're managing me.
Yeah.
You and your dad, and then
And Jeff's worried about it. It's a problem. He's stressed. He's stressed.
Yeah, but he's got 1 foot in retirement, so this is the time to get him.
Yeah, but this is
I
almost
sell myself
forcing him
good.
out. This is almost pushing him into full retirement.
I'm faking it real good. And then I get booked at a bar, right? So I imagine
Tonight only, it's WN-word live with his hit 3 songs: Winona's Big Brown Beaver, Jerry was a race car driver, Santeria, and some other stuff.
So I get booked at the bar, and
How do you dress for your performance?
I have a puka shell necklace.
Okay,
like
so
in
you're
the
going
90s.
full cabin boy.
Yeah. I have tight, rash guard
Hey, take your shirt off. Just go puka.
No.
Just go puka and.
No, I have tight rack and baggier
You
jeans.
need those,
I'm dressed like the
those
90s.
Straight. I went to a party over the weekend. I got to tread lightly. Where there was a man there that dressed like Benton Boone. He had the tiny straight pants, like sailor pants. You know how sailor pants are straight?
Yeah.
And they're not bell bottoms because they don't bell out. The waist is the same.
Yeah.
Size as the bottom. They're not Jinkos either. They're very elegant, straight Benson Boone. He had booners on. He had some booners on. And he had a tiny coat. He had a wife beater tucked into his booners with a white belt. And then he had a wife beater tucked into white pants, white belt. Then he had a light blue tiny coat.
Weird.
Yeah.
Well, send him our way. Sounds like a great performer.
Yeah. I think you should wear the Benson Boone.
So my long question is, Casey, I'm sure there's an element of you have to read the room while you're playing, to the point where sometimes the majority of the room is actually watching you.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're background music. So I'm sure you have to literally at the moment read whether you should talk to the audience or you should just stick to background music and that's what they want.
Like real-time adjustments.
And I'm sure that's hard because some performers like myself have a mic, and after I get done with Brown Beaver, I'm doing some light stand-up crowd work. And then the crowd was half paying attention, and I'm like using.
What's the deal?
How
my
many
mic
people
time.
here have seen a big beaver? Raise your hand.
I'm using
Raise
my.
your hand. If you've seen a big beaver, what's your name? What's your name? What do you do for a living, sir? How do you feel about beavers?
And I'm using my mic time. Plus,
Are you guys two dating? Are you dating?
I'm trying to get some good social media footage for my
Yeah.
Instagram
Yeah, to
because
give
it's
to
all
Melissa.
Yeah.
If
you
you want
gotta
to do a
drive the
TikTok
clips.
dance or something, yeah, you're fine.
Not that.
If you miss W inward, you miss this. And then a clip of you.
So how much have you seen other performers not understand the room and talk too much on the mic, and then you're like, "Hey, buddy, just play the music. That's what they want." How do you
I
gauge
love
that?
a good buddy. Hey,
Hey, buddy, hey, pal.
Yeah, like,
Hey, looky here.
how do you know when the crowd doesn't want you to talk to them, they just want background, as opposed to they're all? It's just by eyes on you.
I would say most people generally have a sense of apprehension in front of a microphone, from what I've seen.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's like people aren't trying to push their luck or anything, or
You haven't
do
met
anything
W
outside.
inward. He loves the microphone.
In fact, that's all. I don't even want to play the music.
Yeah. He just wants to get out there and talk about politics. Scream his politics at you.
Hey, if you can fill 30 minutes, please.
That's always been a tough gig for me to like. Anytime I'm watching an acoustic performer at a venue, like I
hate it when people are being disrespectful.
I feel
Makes
drawn.
me uncomfortable.
I feel like I need to pay attention to them, even
I
though if
agree.
everybody else is like, "Hey, this is background music," or, and
I'll make
every
a
time they
point.
stop a song, I will clap
Yeah.
no matter what.
I'll go further
you.
because I'm an emotional person. I'll do that thing where I'll pay so much attention that I'll stick my posture will get better, as if to tell everyone around me, "Hey, shut up."
Yeah.
Because I know I'm not gonna go.
You're my-
I'm not gonna shush everybody. That's maybe a step too far. But I will almost like posture to let you know, like, "Hey, this guy's playing. Can we keep it down a little bit?"
That's
so we
awesome.
Can...
I love that. Thank you.
But it's because it makes me uncomfortable. Like I hate when you're. I hate open mics for stand-up when the guy's doing the jokes and everybody's yelling at the bar. I'm like, oh,
The
God.
stand-up is real
It makes me
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
It's because at least the music can then just fade into background music, and then it seems like the performer's fine with that too. Like, all right, this is what this gig's
I think
about.
they know what they signed up
Yeah.
for.
And then
Yeah.
everybody's cool with having live background music. The stand-up part, and Ross has dealt with this for years. Like, if people don't know they're there for stand-up, then they get annoyed that
Yeah.
the person's
Why
trying
are you
to
talking?
they're trying to force it on
Yeah.
them, and then you feel like you're like, hey, I was just here at the bar. Why is this guy like? I didn't.
Music's a touch
come
more
here
passive.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. It could be background. Stand-up can't be background. Anyway, so Casey, any other things you want to plug?
Yeah, I just want to plug my gigs again. Thursdays at Malia are the open mic. Any performers, come on out, help us out. That would be fantastic. Happening Sports Pub in Winter Haven on Friday. We'll be
you go.
there 7 to 10. And Sunday I'll be at the Backyard in Ocoee 5 to 8. Come on
There you
out.
go.
All right.
Say hi to your dad for us. We love that man.
Okay, we'll do.
And if I
What did he get you for Christmas? He doesn't get kids gifts. That was a trick question. That was a trick question.
yeah.
He
What's
does
that?
not get kids gifts, even his
well,
own
that
kids.
was his business partner.
Yeah.
I guess we don't give each other gifts. Yeah.
We would have, like for milestones.
He adjusted the will.
For like milestones and things, we'll get like
Yeah,
occasionally.
I need to get you a gift for your 50th birthday.
No,
That's
you
a
don't.
milestone.
No, you don't.
That's a milestone. I got you one for your 40th. Right? That was a drone for your
It
40th?
was the drone.
I'll get you another drone.
Yeah, same one. Just rewrap it.
That thing is old as that. Like,
Yeah, I still have it though.
yeah. But and it's
The blades are all chopped. You can't fly it. You want a drone with some chopped blades?
Yeah, why not?
I already promised that to my kids. I'm gonna rewrap that for next year because the Max was like, I want a drone with a camera on it. I'm like, I'll get you one.
Yeah, we got one.
I got a
get
good
everything.
one.
Daddy gets everything secondhand. Now you're talking to some of my millionaires.
I know a guy.
Still in
I
the
got a drone
box.
guy.
Yeah.
Still in the box. Oh, yeah, they won't even
You know
notice
what's
the
funny
blades.
is still in the box means nothing. Still in the box. Still in the box. What does that even mean?
All right, let's
Appreciate you, buddy.
let's take a
appreciate you.
break. We'll be back with more corporate time.
Awesome.
Awesome. Good
Thank
stuff,
you for
guys.
doing that, man.
Oh, thank you for having me. Always a blast.
Where's that? That's Tuesday.
And then we'll knock
Yeah.
out Tuesday 2 real quick.
Yeah.
And then
Gotcha.
we'll go to lunch.
Nice.
Casey, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Um,
How you been?
Good. I was gonna email your dad about this, but
Yeah.
we were thinking about we do a premium appreciation event at the end of BDM week. So this year will be April 18th.
Yeah.
And we thought it would be cool to hire you and your dad at Johnny's. You're at Johnny's. Yeah. Have you guys play at Johnny's. We usually add, I'll talk to Johnny's and they'll pay you your fee. And then we'll bring our listeners. You guys play. We probably will do some of those.
All right.
Like last year we did a whip, like whatever. The show just go on or he or whatever they do before you guys. And you guys play and then that's how much do I have to pay the whip? That it depends. But it's essentially it's an easy gig. But if you guys
Shoot me a text, shoot him a text. Doesn't matter to us.
yeah. And I'll let you guys know the date and then make sure you're scheduled.
Basically, keyed up, I said a bunch of misinformation about what it does because I don't fully understand it. I only sort of understand it. But I do want one, and I want to be able to hack certain things. And basically, Tom said, why does anybody need that? You know, it's the standard. It was the standard. You didn't miss much.
Easy thing to pull off. Cool. Well, I appreciate it. I'll shoot you a text and then we'll go from there.
Appreciate it.
Love you, buddy.
Love you too.
Good
Have a good one,
seeing you.
fellas.
Yes,
see you,
sir.
Casey.
Good luck with the open mic, too, man. I hope you grow that thing. That's awesome.
Hey, appreciate it.
Congrats.
Getting bigger. We're
Yeah,
getting
yeah. I might try to head out there and check you guys out. That would be fun.
Hey, if you get a wild hair, we play some different stuff out there.
I've been trying to get more wild hairs. I've been going out more because
Yeah, well, I lost all mine.
I need to not be depressed. That's funny. All right, we'll keep that. I don't think I ate enough this morning. All right.
We could do 10 minutes real quick on some sports stuff.
Yeah, we still need to do prediction markets too.
Yeah.
But you might want to save that for another one. All right. You want to bring us back?
Sure.
Here we go. 3, 2.
Welcome back to A Corporate Time. Real quick, some sports stuff.
Yeah,
just because
man.
I follow the NFL.
I hate not having a Monday night game. I know I'm a baby, but I get locked into my patterns.
Yeah.
You know, I like streaks.
Yeah.
And having a Monday night game, it doesn't have to be football, but having something on a Monday night
Sporting event Monday
to
night.
ease you into the week where
Yeah,
you can
it's
watch
nice.
with your family between 7 and 8. Could be baseball, basketball, doesn't matter what it is. I like that. I got to have it. I got to have something sports.
So a couple things that I found funny that happened over the weekend. So Myles Garrett broke the sack record. Right?
Yeah, I watched that.
And Michael Strahan's sack record.
What's he, 33 years old? He looks great.
Yeah. Oh, I mean that guy
beast.
is. It's
he, 6'8"?
his
arms are bigger than my
athleticism,
body. Like when he
it's
runs,
nuts.
his arms, he looks like an action figure.
When you can make other professional NFL players look amateur,
Small.
or even like they can't block, it's crazy. But anyway, so when he broke the record, obviously he's playing against Joe Burrow and the Bengals, and everybody's waiting. This is his last game, and then Michael Strahan mentioned it. And with all these records, like every time like a new player breaks a existing record, it's usually a record that was set with a 17 or less game season, usually a 17 game. When they added the extra game, it does take it away from it. Like even Strahan, like I saw a comment that he said, he's like, I set the record with the 17 game season. So it was one less game is a huge deal.
Yeah,
like, you know,
it
so
is.
it's like, so I still have the record for most sacks for a 17 game season. He's got the most sacks for an 18 game season.
Yeah.
And he's right.
Why don't they just set it at that? Why
Because
does it?
Yeah, NFL is too, they don't want the confusion of it, and they don't like to bring up the fact they changed. So they just like, yeah, he's all-time sack record. Because
I don't know if I like that,
and
but
they,
okay.
You know, so
I mean, I kind of see what I see their point for quickness and ease of
yeah,
knowing.
you're not
who-
going to be like 17, 16. Now this, this year we played for 16.
But it does matter.
15. It does. Of course it does. Yeah.
No,
It's a totally different
I
thing.
think that's going to bother me now.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll have to move
all
on.
All records
Yeah.
are like that.
No,
you
I know.
Even like overall passing, rushing, it was like that with like Saquon with his last year's rushing
Correct.
record.
Yeah, you're right.
But so anyway, the sack that he broke the record, right? Joe Burrow drops back and Myles Garrett gets to him. But when he gets to him,
He was weird.
Burrow kind of just falls down.
I call it a crumple.
He kind of just crumples down. Now,
Yeah.
that will happen from time to time with quarterbacks because they're like, why take the hit? Why get injured?
Yeah, just go down.
It's a meaningless game to him too, so that leans forward to like, of course, he's not going to try to get out of it because the game doesn't even matter for the Bengals are eliminated. But it does, to me, just like Mark Gastineau to Michael got mad at Brett Favre for going down because
thought he took a dive. He called him. Said you dove.
It like he didn't work as hard as possible to get out of the sack.
Yeah.
Which you could make an argument if you were Strahan. Joe Burrow helped Myles Garrett break
you want
the
maximum
record.
effort. You want maximum effort.
I think you want to see that, especially if you're Michael Strahan and this guy's breaking your record.
Yeah.
Like there was only 5 minutes left in the game.
I agree with you. You know how I feel about like the concept of even corporations tanking. I dislike that. Now, I did finally hear, and I have to give you this credit. I did finally hear, and it was some broadcaster. Who's the guy who does NFL Game Day with the beard? Played for Tampa for a minute, wore the jersey.
Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick, the guy that sits next to him that wears the brooches. Little black guy wears the brooches on his jackets. He's best dressed guy on the thing.
Is it Nate Burleson? No,
doesn't matter. Yeah. He said he basically said the whole thing about like you're never going to get a player tanking. We don't do that.
No.
And we've talked about that before.
Yes.
And he's like that just doesn't happen. But you do get organizations doing it. Does that branch out to any of this or only with the players, right? This is where this argument of yours stays, is that you want maximum effort. If you're going to break that record, you got to take that record. You can't just crumple me down and go like, I got it. I agree. I agree.
Although I don't blame Joe Burrow, even if this is true a little bit, I can imagine that a regular human being playing a game, like you have respect for all these, even your opponents. Now more than ever, like NFL players realize like this is all for entertainment. We are all like employees of the NFL. Like we're all in it for ourselves, obviously, because a meritocracy. Like we're not, if we don't perform well, we're out. Like it's the biggest meritocracy in the United States, I think, as far as performance goes. But they all understand like, hey, this all helps. Like Burrow, he kind of wants Myles Garrett to get that sack record. He realized how like it's important to him. He respects him.
You're a part of history if you get it.
Yeah. And so like,
I see that too,
when he does grab a hold of you, I could see the incentive for him just to fall down because why hurt myself? I fall down. He gets the record. And win for everybody.
Even then if Gastineau...
It's got to be a little bit of that.
Okay, so if Gastineau thinks that Favre took the dive for Strahan.
Yes.
And if Strahan thinks that Burrow took the dive for Garrett, then are we even? Yeah. Or is that just what guys do? Or do just QBs?
There'll be a new one in the future.
Yeah, who will be the new one? Or will they?
They're going to another week season. They'll be a 19-game season.
Really?
Yes, 100%.
I hadn't heard that.
Yes, and because there's so much.
I'm excited about that. That's awesome.
There's so much money by doing that. Like you're adding, something like $100 million in revenue.
But is it at the cost of the game? Is it because like, in order to pull off a longer season, do you have to protect your players more? Because look at the injuries.
Yes.
I mean, aren't we setting records for last year and this year as far as our number ones getting? I mean, people are getting injured left and right.
But injuries are so random and like happenstance.
Do you see it in any other sport?
Well, that's why
I'd love to run the numbers on NBA, NFL.
Well, that's why the NBA started resting people, and then they get such now. But
people hate that.
But their season is so many more games. Yeah, and so we're talking about adding a 19th game. So there will be an element of there'll probably be a lot more running back committees Like, and you already seen it.
Yeah.
Like where they'll want to run two backs even if one's better, just to lessen the chance of one of them getting hurt.
We've done it bits and pieces with the Falcons.
Yeah,
we have the luxury of having two backs. We won't next year.
Which is the worst for fantasy owners when you're waiting for Bijan to score a touchdown. They run in Tyler Algier.
Algier's great.
I know, but he's like, no.
Yeah, I know.
It's the worst feeling ever.
Especially if it's goal line too. You're gonna get Algier.
Yeah,
he's bigger. They're just like, oh, they run him on the goal line. He's fine.
Yeah. And then I guess the last little bit of story of the NFL that no one talks about, and it's not even a story, but Crystal brought it up, is that when Aaron Rodgers, won that game against Baltimore on Monday night, which is an insane game.
It was insane.
And after the game, they're interviewing him and stuff, and then he's playing again against Houston this week, which I'll be betting heavily on Houston because of their pass rush. But I started thinking, I was like, let's say he wins the playoff game, right?
Okay.
And because he looks older, he's got a gray in his goatee.
He looks grizzled.
He looks grizzled. He looks older, right? It's weird to see a player who has gray in their beard, because in other players, like after the game, not celebrate with their family and their kids. Because he don't have kids.
Yeah, you're right. It's sad. It's more sad. Damn, Crystal, she's right.
And then Crystal's the emotional. I would never pick this up. I'd be like,
I would have. But I'd be like, oh, well, look at that sad guy.
Like
I feel that.
A Matthew Stafford, and there's tons of social media of him with all his daughters run up. He's got like 4 daughters or whatever. Like all the veterans have their kids. Like, I mean, Phillip Rivers was the biggest.
Phillip Rivers made me cry hugging his family. I'm like,
he's got adult kids, but they
have kids. He's hugging his grandbabies and kissing their forehead.
But even back in like the Drew Brees days and the Brady days, they'd always have their kids come after a championship or whatever. Come and
Aaron Rodgers.
Say he does win the Super Bowl, which is up.
Aaron Rodgers down there with Chevy Chase, the 2 most unlikable guys. And Chevy Chase is down there for Aaron Rodgers.
I'll tell you,
everyone hates Aaron Rodgers and Chevy Chase.
He got a bad rap. I watched Aaron Rodgers' documentary, and he seems fine.
Andrea hates Aaron Rodgers.
She should watch his documentary because he comes off likable in his documentary. He does not. He comes off worse in the media than he did. And I think that's probably why he agreed to the documentary, because it makes him.
It helps him out.
Yeah. But anyway, all right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with more corporate time.
Perfect. Good job, buddy. I think now I'm finally starting to wake up. I don't know how awake I was for that Casey segment. There we go. All right, guys. Well, I guess we are going to lunch. And then we have the History Center after lunch, so we will do that. Chris in 386 says, I love y'all, but to me, this is like watching bass fishing on TV. Snoozer. I don't know what that means, Chris. We're not forcing you to watch it, buddy. Did you expect it? What do you expect?
Hold on.
Are we supposed to be jumping around showing our cock or something? What are we supposed to be doing, Chris?
Hold on. It can't be like exactly like bass fishing.
No, bass fishing would be more exciting.
We're talking some shit. Yeah.
Oh, he's saying sports talk. Sorry. Oh, you don't like sports, so you're gay. All right. Well, we can't do anything about that.
Yeah, I can't change.
And Robert's gay, and he doesn't complain about us not liking sports.
Listen, and we're not talking exactly sport. We're talking about sports entertainment. Look at Aaron Rodgers being sad that he has no kids, and
I think that's a great observation.
And then people,
you know what, Chris, and I love you, and I appreciate you being here, but you got a big case of what everybody has right now. You just love to fucking complain. You didn't need to fire up your keyboard and be like, I gotta tell you guys. No, you don't. You don't got to tell us shit.
You
don't like it. Get the fuck out of here. I'm so over people complaining. Do you even want us to do this, Chris?
Sometimes
Get the fuck out of here.
I stop by. Oh no, come on. Chris is fine. He just doesn't like sports, and he doesn't want.
Well, then fucking learn to like sports, Chris.
No. It's just
change yourself. You got to change yourself, Chris.
We had a 10-minute segment. And I was like, oh, I'm going to fit this little couple sports things in the 10 minutes. And there are, based on statistics, a lot of people that watch the NFL. So I know you hate it, but it's not like we're talking about.
No, he said snoozer. He didn't say he hated it. He says snoozer.
I know. We're not talking about cricket or some sport that is not popular in the United States. It's popular. So you'd have to make the logical jump that, like, even though I dislike this, they're talking about it because other people are into
Well, what about
sports.
us? What if we just like it? It's our fucking show. What if we like it, Chris? What if Tom likes football and I like football?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we didn't start doing that. No offense, but we didn't start doing this for anybody really than us. And we like this stuff, and the stuff that we talk about.
It's hard. Yeah, we can't talk about shit we don't like because it doesn't lend itself to.
Don't stand in your corner, Chris. You're fine, but it's one of those things where it's like I always wonder what you think. Is this the outcome that you wanted? Did you want us to talk about you not liking it? Because then that worked. But what would, like, because I would never make the comment. I watch a lot of streams, but if I don't like what's happening, I watch Too Lazy. He breaks down like Burt Kreischer and all the different comedians, a Rogan version, and I'm watching it, and there's tons of times where he's covering like what's the black conservative lady, Candace Owens, and he's covering that. I have no interest in anything political, but I'll just go to the next thing. I don't write. This is fucking snooze fest. Oh, fuck.
Well, maybe you should.
Should I do that? Am I doing it wrong?
I don't know. You got to tell.
Maybe I'm doing it wrong.
Anything you don't like, you tell them personally.
No, I don't do that. I just go to something.
I like that. Like anything.
Hey, just so you know, I don't like this.
Any entertainment you're watching, you're like, I don't like. I'm gonna tell them. Like, I guess I don't know what you do with that information because it's not constructive, really.
No.
Because then it's like, well, I know you don't like it, but I think other people just based on the like they.
And I'll die on the we like it hill. I'll die on that hill. We like it. We like football. We're guys. We like football.
Yeah.
I love football.
And this is not a football show.
Over. No, but I'm sad it's over.
A 10-minute little conversation about something like Aaron Rodgers having no kids, and my wife thinking it's sad that he's standing there after the game is funny to me because like other players.
He says I should see Chris. Okay, Chris. Because you said that, because you're here, and I value your opinion. The next time I'm watching one of my streams and Candace Owens or something I don't like comes up, I will, because I'm on the Tom and Dan account, I'll slide in there and I'll write, I do not, this is snooze fest. I'll write what you wrote.
Yeah, but they won't, they're used to it. They're like, we're like, it catches our eye. We're like, what'd you say, motherfucker? Fuck you.
That's me. You would do that.
And you're like, oh shit, I didn't think you would read this. We're just at the level where I'm glad we what this motherfucker's talking shit, fuck you.
We figured it all out. And I don't really believe that. I've said that to people before. There was a guy.
Oh, what's his name? The comments are going too fast. You can't even see the battery.
Too popular to care.
Yeah, we're like, what?
What'd you say? Come back here.
I saw that motherfucker. You're like, oh shit. I just expected it to go.
Chris is here. He thinks it's a fucking snooze fest.
All right, well, I gotta go eat.
All right, Chris. Have a good lunch.
We'll be back at 1.
Oh, and Andrea says she hates Aaron Rodgers. Never feel bad for him. He chose that life. Wow. Damn. My wife is she does have a lot of hate in her heart.
Watch his documentary. He comes off a little better than.
Well, I'll watch it.